everybody? Welcome back to Artist to Artist. This is a conversation that needs to be had. Brought to you by Playmaker. Playmaker, what's up? Today we got a very dope guest. One of my first up and coming artists on the show as a guest. So we're about to start a whole new thing. Shouts to Albee, ladies and gentlemen, for coming in here today.
Yo. What's good? Cabo, what up, though, brody?
What's up, my brother?
Easy style, you know me, man.
How you feeling, man?
Feel good. Appreciate y'all for having me. Appreciate you for having me, man. It's always love with us, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've been watching you in the game for a minute. And as of recent, we definitely created a bond and shit like that. Shouts to Peso and shit like that.
Yeah, shout out to my dog, Pace.
A few other people we have in common. But I want to go back to probably give some of these people some insight exactly on who Albee is. So where are you from?
From Jersey, Marion Projects. I'm from Jersey, yeah.
Shouts to Marion Projects.
Marion Projects, man. Land of the Lost.
Land of the Lost, huh?
Yeah.
Not the easiest projects to grow up in.
Not at all, bro.
You seem to be pretty influential over there. I seen you went through a lot of ups and downs. I don't really like to talk about people's downside. I like to pick up. So know you had your spats with the law like a lot of us did. And through all of that, you seem to come out and be able to reinvent yourself.
Right.
Now, when you knew that you was to get your freedom, was the decision made about doing music?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was already like I always knew how to rap. Like I always was like always fucking with the pen and pad, writing rap. Like I used to get the instrumental CDs. Get an instrumental CD and find a beat and just write to it. Always try to do a freestyle over. Always try to do a beat over. So like even when I was in grade school, I used to be probably like in like 9 years old, writing raps in school. The teacher take my raps, throw them away, tell my mother I'm not doing my homework. I'm writing raps. Like I always like I remember this like just seeing videos on TV like who just had me like ready to rap. Like just seeing basically like the poverty of an artist from like for instance when I first seen Juvenile Hun video and the Hot Boys video and like we on fire like just running through the trenches and I'm just like yo damn like this shit look like our neighborhood a little bit. Like it made me feel like we could be on TV one day. So that's why I really started getting into it.
How long have you been rapping? Like besides like seriously like or I mean like
I say I started taking it serious. Like I was like when I was like 13 years old 12, 13, it was this big kingpin. He used to run with my pops named Peter Barnes. Shout out to Peter Barnes, Jersey City. So Peter Barnes used to be like, he started this group called Exit 14B. That's a Jersey City exit on the turnpike. So he started a group on there. So he just tried to pay homage to my pops by putting me on there. So that was like my first time like ever like being in the studio. So I always knew how to rap. Like so it was like a real studio. I used to probably just rap in my friend crib or whatever and shit, but a real studio. So he used to just like put me in there and I learned like character, learned how to like, it was like an artist development for me. It's old head, Mr. Low Cash, Rigor Mortis, rest in peace. Like they gave me like style to rap because I was just like a 16 bars spitting punchline. Nigga. They gave me like how to bring it out. So by the time I was 14, I'm like, the way people was treating me when, that's when Bow Wow was real hot. Like there's young artists that could make it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, I know I'm better than him, but then I heard he was writing his own shit. I'm like, oh yeah, I could make it with this shit. You feel me? I'm like, cause I'm writing my own shit. You feel me? So that's when like, so I say about 14 years old. That's when I was like, oh, why I could do something with this. This is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
When did you figure you could make some money from this shit?
I felt like if I get next to the right person, it's this dude named from my hood. He passed away. His name Manzini or whatever. I remember when Puff did the first Making a Band. I had to be like 12 years old. I had to be like 11 years old, bro. He brought me all the way to New York and just tried to like get me to like audition. We came too late. The shit was closed. He just wanted me. All niggas was like, yo, let's let this motherfucker get in front of somebody and rap. That's crazy. I never told that story. That shit just popped in my head. Word is born. But I couldn't rap for nobody. And then the first time I rapped in front of a rapper, it was or somebody that's in the industry, it was Spliff Star. Joe Budden was shooting a video in Jersey City. And everybody was like, Albee, come around here. You got Busta Rhymes out here. They interacting with the people. So I came around there and I probably was like 12, 13, and I rapped with Spliff Star. That motherfucker, he was like, yo, you gonna be something. I just seen Spliff for the first time probably like 2 years ago, and he was like, that's you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'm head down. Well, it took a little while, a little trials and tribulations, but I'm here, man. Word up. Shout out to Spliff Star too.
No, I like asking these questions because people don't get to see all the things that people got to go through in order to reach where you at now, and you just starting, so you got so far to go, and you're one of the most talented people, I would say, out of Jersey, but also in New York City and shit like that, especially for up and coming artists. Your pen game is crazy. I can't say that I've been watching you spit for a minute and shit like that. And when you first came out, they was giving you the similarities, like, yo, he sound like me, yo, he sound like that. But and that's a dope to have people even saying that and shit like that when you was first coming out, and then now I see you. People start to hear your own thing, like from breaking the doors. Because when you come in the game, they always associate you with something, or you sound like something and shit like that. And now you straight Albee out and you kicking ass. Let me ask you this: who's your favorite Jersey artist?
My favorite Jersey artist, I had to say, he passed away. He ain't really his name Rigor Mortis. Rigor Mortis probably my favorite Jersey artist. Tretch, my favorite Jersey artist, and my man, he used to be like, he ain't had a drive, he ain't keep going like how I went, but we was like in the same class, and he was like my competition, like, and I used to be like, yo, what's up? Like, not it was like a friendly competition. He from my city's name, Illinois, man, and I just wish he would have just kept going. Like, I wish he supposed to been like here with me, you know what I'm saying? His team over here, my team over here. You feel me? That motherfucker we used to drop like the freestyles, the mixtapes, and he used to go hard on them shits too, man. He used to try to catch like every mixtape and go crazy on that shit. You feel me? That was our Jersey City sound.
You ever did any like battling, like pull up spots, battle and all that shit?
I did some. I did. Yeah, I used to. That's where I come from. I come from the battle and shit. Like, so I used to like be in my hood, like my brother, man, rest in peace, my twin Meech, man. Meech used to be like he my biggest fan. So he be going hood to hood, like every project. So my little brother better than whoever you go get. You feel me? Old head niggas, new niggas, whoever, go get them. So he'll bring me to these hoods and he'll bet on me. And I go battle everybody all through the city. And I always win. Word up, always won.
So your name been ringing bells as far as the music in Jersey City for a minute now then.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So how does it feel to know that you come from a certain part of Jersey, but you're like the representative there now? Like when you move around, I know people out in Jersey City. You know, I got some stores out there, so you know. I hear a lot and shit like that. So when you come outside and the respect you get and the smiles that you get from the kids and shit like that, how does that make you feel?
It feel good just to know that they look at me and they see inspiration. You know what I mean? Because you know, like certain people in the society, in our community, like the police and them, some of them, like they look at me and they see the bad, they don't never see the good. But then you got some officers that actually fuck with my music and actually fuck with who I am and want to see me go. Because I used to, even when I was in jail, I see some COs, they just be mad that I'm in here. Like, how, man, I fuck with your music so hard, man. You did this shit already. And that shit would take, just hearing that from like a cop or some shit, that shit just be like rub, like, damn, you telling me this shit? You know what I mean? But then you got the kids that just looking at me as inspiration, especially when I go to my projects and they just running up to me, asking me for dollars, asking me for, you know what I'm saying? Just having, yo, Al, we want to do this, and just looking at me for hope. You feel me? And I just want to let them know like this shit possible. You know what I mean? You know it's still a fight though, no matter what. Your grind ain't never gonna sleep. You can't stop doing what you're doing, even when it look like you made it. You got to keep going because it's easy. It's hard. You think it's hard to make it? Yes, of course it's hard to make it, but it's harder to stay relevant and stay on top too. They don't know it's heavy as the head that wear the crown, man. Word up, that's real shit.
It's easy to make some money, but it's harder to keep it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Exactly.
There's so many scenarios with life. Like, you know what I mean? It's the same way going to the top. Yeah, it might be easy to get there, but can you stay there? Because
when I was broke, I ain't understand what this nigga said when he said more money, more problems. I ain't know what the fuck Biggie was talking about. I'm like, I want them problems. Of course, nobody don't. You rather have a rich problem than a broke problem. But when you got that bread, you're a target, and then then your family start treating you different. If you tell them no one time, your niggas start treating you different. Your niggas and bitches be asking for more shit than your kids ask. You know, your kids want, of course they want the fly shit, but they want your time. So it's just so much shit weighing at your shit, man. It's hard. It's hard being real, man. But I ain't gonna stop being it. Fuck it.
That's a great position to be in, man. I mean, you decide to be the boss and the leader. 9 times out of 10, you're the last person that receives any gratification. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
You get what you put yourself in position for. But it seems like you handle it pretty good. I watch how you move around. You move tactic.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You get a lot of respect and shit like that. People don't play with you. That's the type of shit I like to see. Now, as far as the industry, well, let's go here. Jersey and New York, right? There's always been like some disconnect from us being right across the bridge. But for me, since me living in Jersey for so many years, it's the same thing to me. But for you, what you think causes that disconnect, or you think there's any disconnect between Jersey and New York?
I think it's a big disconnect. I think the disconnect comes from this New York being a mecca, and then like the people, the gatekeepers that's like running pushing the buttons in these rooms. Them the New York niggas that just don't like, they ain't trying to let them Jersey motherfuckers get in. They showing me love. I appreciate that. You know, WAP just came home. They show WAP love. They pick and choose who they want. You know what I mean? But they fuck with me. It took a lot for me to get that. So I'm grateful that motherfuckers fuck with me. I appreciate that. But I just feel like they don't be wanting nobody to snatch that shit. And they feel like they be protecting that shit from us when we can move together. We can all get it together. But they protect it from us, but they ain't protected from the South. You feel me? That's the shit that I ain't like. You feel me? It's like they let the South come over here and do what the fuck they want to do. They let the South come over here, be all over the radio. But when it comes to them Jersey motherfuckers, I don't know, man. What's that about? That's a question I want to know. I want to ask that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It definitely Jersey always been shaded from the New York standpoint of the music industry. But that been going on for so many years. But for every genre, every era, every time period, Jersey has always had an artist that stood out and be a very successful
Absolutely.
person. You are changing that because now you've become sort of a liaison from Jersey to New York because so many of these artists in New York fuck with you.
Word up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and it's so close in proximity. It's like you can't see the difference when you pop out now and shit like that. So what you're doing is commendable. I don't think you should stop because I think that you could make all that disconnect kind of disappear and turn into a connect and shit like that. Because Jersey has a lot of dope ass artists, and Jersey has its own sound. Like you go crazy, but then Jersey has the house music sound of that people don't even know. Well, they're starting to know because a lot of artists started using the beat tempos and all that shit like that. But a lot of that house music comes from Jersey and shit like that. You know what I mean? So
Hell yeah.
I think you got a lot more doors to open when it comes to that. Speaking of your brother, because I know I see you done records about him. I see you always mention him in interviews and things like that. This was your real brother?
Hell yeah, it's my big brother. That's my big brother. Me and my father had 7 kids and shit. My mom's only had 2, so that's the 2 that came from me and my mom's got 2 kids by my father or whatever, and that's me and my brother. It was always like yin and yang, but he was just always like the protector. He was like Superman. He was big bro. You know what I mean? He was the one that wanted to go do it, so we ain't gotta go do it. You know what I mean? He hit the streets first. He grew up faster than me, way faster than me because he's my big brother. We ain't had no father. You know what I mean? So he just like in the streets figuring it out. So by the time I got there, I ain't had to do certain shit. I ain't had to start like trapping. Me and him used to fight because he see me in the streets trapping. He one of the reasons why I don't smoke. You feel me? Because like he used to be like, he catch me around that shit and he smoked. We start fighting. What you doing around this shit? You see, catch me in the trap. What you doing in here? We start fighting. All of that shit. But then it got to a point where I got too big to the streets. I started doing my own rerouting, going my own way. He hanging with his friends, hanging with my friends. I started getting in my own shit. And then he was just like, I can't really trust these niggas anyway. I'm gonna take my little brother with me. You feel me? So that's what it was like. All right. We was like the Kane and Undertaker after that. You feel me? Destruction Brothers.
So looking now with everything that you've done, you think you are doing everything he wanted you to do?
Honestly, yeah. I think he looking at me smiling. But I think he also like, yo, you could do way more. Like, I think he feel like that. Like, you could do way more. Don't get satisfied. Even though I know I'm not satisfied, he just feel like it's something else that I'm missing, or feel like it's something holding me back, and I could get it done. You know what I'm saying? So I know he my biggest fan. I know he up there like, yo, my little brother kicking ass right now. Niggas can't fuck with my little brother, still popping his shit. You feel me? But I also know he like, cause I could hear him like, yo, you gotta do this. You gotta get this done. Why you ain't do this yet? I hear him talking to me. Talk to me. That's my ghost. I'm possessed by that nigga.
Is there something specific in this game that you want to do that you haven't done yet?
Yeah. I feel like it's just something missing. It's something missing. Like the streets fuck with me heavy. Now I need that mainstream record. So once I get that mainstream record and that record go, I feel like whoever hear that mainstream record, when they fuck with it, they gonna go back to my catalog and turn me up even more. And they gonna realize how I ain't never missed from any album I ever dropped was always that. No skips.
I ain't gonna lie, one of the things that helped us out a lot is that we would always move around just to get away from everything that we used to.
Right.
And everything that we used to seeing and get some clarity and can move around. So that's why I always found myself in like Miami or found myself in Atlanta and stay down there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks at a time, do albums and everything out there.
Right.
And that's gonna put you in a whole different mode of music. You know what I mean? So sitting here listening to you and things like that, sometimes you gotta go other places to find that sound, to find what you need, because you're gonna be feeling different. The life you live in is the music you're gonna project.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when you stuck up here in Jersey City and you in the city, naturally you're going to project what you're moving around and doing.
Absolutely.
You get out of town and the sun rays start hitting you and you start doing some balling shit. It's like that shit all comes with it. You heard? Like it's just,
absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's just little tricks and shit like that, and you got it. And now is the time to do it. While you're still fresh in the game, you start moving around this country and building rapport and relationships with different states and different people and shit like that, and make your travels even easier and shit like that. Because
absolutely,
there's a lot to offer out there.
Nah, for real. You absolutely right. Because whenever I'm in, whenever I be out there in San Francisco and I'm at the Empire Studio and all of that, my mind is open up to new things, just seeing shit. That whole day, everything be out there. Like even in Cali, LA, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Miami also, my mind do open up, just the way the atmosphere is. You right, you feel me? I'm gonna take heed to that shit though. I'm gonna take heed to that. Home be addicted sometimes, but it feel better when you get the fuck out of here. You know, word up.
And then mainstream radio looks like what now? What you think? Because it's like, from what I know, mainstream radio to be mainstream radio hit to be, pardon me. It don't seem like it works the same as it used to nowadays. With so much social media and streaming, and there's only a few artists that actually attack the radio because they have the budget for radio promo.
Right,
you know what I mean? So it's like, it's much easier for you to do it than we was.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, but
you think so?
I believe so, because it's not conventional anymore. So I'm trying to figure out in your mind, like, what does that look like? For me, nowadays, is like, you got so many systems set up that if you smart and shit like that, you could if you got a dope, it starts with the music, first of all. You heard? But the way shit is set up now, like, even some of the records I got, if I was to really push them and shit like that, I think they can go a lot further than if I were to put some on it. I mean, I just be doing music and just doing music. But if you sit there and concentrate on a lot of these records like these kids are doing, kids are popping out with hits and going on around the world and tours and shit like that. And that doesn't necessarily be a mainstream record, but you're getting mainstream money.
Right. I agree with that.
Because a mainstream record will cost you $250,000.
Yeah, they don't, and then 9 times out of 10, these labels don't even know what a hit is. Shit just go. They don't know what the fuck it is.
Because it's different. It don't start from radio no more. It starts from the streets and it starts from the computers and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
Song you hear every day, and then it be a song, probably you only know like 10 seconds of the song.
And then you got these TikTok kicks, like you saying, 10 seconds of the song, that shit is out of here.
Out of here.
That. So you don't
10
know
seconds of the song.
where the fuck a hit is going to come from nowadays. You dig? But,
crazy.
But what works is nowadays, we are able to get rich off our built-in fan bases. You heard?
Yeah,
so,
I got a cult following, so that's what helps me out.
And that shit just keeps getting bigger, keep getting bigger. As long as you feed it,
Yeah.
and stay sturdy and keep being who you are, and get bigger and bigger and bigger, they're going to start turning all your records into the records you want.
Exactly.
Like,
Hell yeah.
you're going to be on the road touring, super bag. The more you drop records, super bag. You're still on Empire, right?
Yeah.
See, like all of these independent distribution models wasn't out when we was doing it. I was lucky enough to be able to, like, I'm just going independent, but kids got a big advantage nowadays than we had, but only if they understand what the workload it takes
Right.
to market and promote an independent artist.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? So this is what Empire is dope at. That's what a lot of artists don't see and shit like that. As they,
Cause a motherfucker could go viral just off his phone. He don't even never sat in a label before. Never sat with, been around a superstar. You became a superstar overnight.
now moving forward with that, it might not happen again for them a second time.
Exactly. 9 times out of 10 it don't. And that's what the labels be trying to, like the major labels. You go to them and you expect them to give you a bag. They won't give you no bag all crazy, knowing that you a complete artist. But then they'll give a motherfucker that just got one hit all of this money, and then then you mad that you gave him all this money, but he can't give you another hit. And all you gotta do is push these records out I got right here.
That's why you see 80% of all the labels are closing up shop and firing people, because a lot of mistakes were made when all these streaming successions started happening for the TikToks, and they paid out millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to a lot of artists that couldn't recoup because they would never ever produce the same amount of motion that they did from what they signed them for.
I wish streaming ain't never exist. I wish I was here when they had to go to the store and buy the album.
That was a fly time. I ain't gonna lie. I won't take nothing away from streaming, because every time evolves and you gotta keep up with the times. But
they need to give us more money for that shit though.
Yeah, but it's not. So take somebody was telling me this the other day. So it was, and it made sense. He was like, all right, so how about this? Because of streaming, he's like, so now imagine you get paid every time somebody played the record on your CD. Like if I brought your CD and I'm in my house and I play that shit 4,000 times from the moment up in my house, you heard?
Yeah.
We didn't get paid from that.
No, we didn't.
We just got paid from the one CD. We ain't get paid from every time a nigga spun that shit.
But how many times you gotta listen to that shit just for it to be down as one download? That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, but it works. Yeah. It works. I mean, it might be of a few. It's difficult. I mean, myself is a hustler, so I don't put myself in no corner. I don't care where you gonna put me. I'm gonna figure out to make it work the way I need it to work. You know what I mean? I was just telling somebody the other day, like, yo, bro, I can't get 100 for a show a night, but I could show you how to make 100 in a night. You heard?
Absolutely.
Long as I get my 100, what do I care how I got it?
Yeah.
You heard?
Absolutely.
You did? As long as my end result is the same end result I was looking for, whether I get to do one show tonight or I'm doing a few things to hustle up to
add up to that 100. That's all that matters. Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at a lot of this shit and shit like that, because the streaming shit is confusing to me. But I encourage it because it's the new wave and there's a new platform for people to make a lot of money. Like, we didn't have these platforms. The crazy thing is it just allows everyone to be a rapper. You can wake up today and be like, I'm gonna be a rapper and put my shit up and start streaming today.
Sure do. Hey, everybody's a motherfucking rapper.
You know what I mean? Like, and not saying there wasn't a million rappers when we were coming up, but it wasn't accessible as it was. Like, you had to be somebody. You had to really have rap. You had to had got noticed.
Yeah.
If you had to start from the streets, then you had to go to the fucking mixtapes. When the mixtapes got hot, people started knowing you more. Now the labels was calling, like, it was a process for you to get to the pro leagues and shit like that. You dig? Now everybody could just jump in the water and be like, yo,
I'm about to drop an album. Yo, fuck that. They come over jail, never rap there. It's like, I'm about to drop an album. They could just wake up one day on the streets. I'm about to drop an album.
And you
fuck
got
that.
the artwork, everything posted on your IG, everything. And you got the album release party and all that.
Ready.
And you heard, like, nobody know now one record. You got the album dropping. This shit
it's
crazy. Crazy out here, man. This shit. But I encourage everybody to be the artist they want to be. I don't knock nobody's hustle and shit like that. Just don't waste your hustle. A lot of people are wasting time with things that they know can't be. That was one of the things that I always wanted to be, is real with myself when it came to doing my music.
Right.
But just like you the first nigga, if you don't smell right, you the first person to smell it. Right? Nigga, if you rap whack, you the first person to know it.
You supposed to know it.
Right?
I don't think niggas be knowing that shit though.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. It have to be like, yo, bro.
You ever seen somebody just so confident and they so trash? Like, yo, you really think no, but then it's like you can't even tell a motherfucker he ass no more, because them ass niggas blowing up, man. You feel me? It's rough out here, bro. It's like, damn. But you got some niggas like, yo, what you doing in there? And he really like confident that he him. You feel me? Like it's different. See, rapping is different from singing. See, you got singers, they know you can't sing. You know you can't
At
sing.
all, you do it bad.
You know it. But rapping,
you
some
right.
motherfuckers
Some
be like, man,
bullshit
I'm
might-
nice. I don't give a fuck. You hating. You feel me?
And that same nigga that said that might end up going like, nah, this is crazy.
yeah,
That's-
for
that's
real,
like,
for
I
real.
got shows to shut up sometime, man.
Word up.
So before all the music, and I know we all had a story, what were you into? Outside in the streets, running and gunning,
Yeah, I was in the
grooving.
streets. I was in the streets, heavy. Cause like I said, I always rapped or whatever. You know what I mean? Always knew how to rap, regardless of what. That just came with it. It's in my DNA. My pops was a rapper. Like I always loved hip hop, loved music. But before I could even feel like I could make it in rap or whatever, I was definitely hard in the streets. Cause just coming from where we come from, like, you know what I mean? Just being loyal, just being loyal to my hood. You know what I mean? You like motherfuckers be getting RICO charges for being from where they from. Like this where I'm from. My mother was raised here. My mother was raised here. Y'all calling us a gang? Nah, we a family. You really is. Like, you feel me? My mother used to babysit him. Her mother used to babysit me. You get what I'm saying? That's our community, but they done tricked us out our spots by letting these motherfuckers get RICO charged for repping where they from when it's what we else supposed to do. You got enemies coming down there trying to do things to us. So we gotta protect ourselves. Or this my boy, I'm with this nigga all day. He go to this hood to go see this girl. He get jumped. Now we gotta go around there and defend my boy when we see these guys. Why wouldn't we? You're not supposed to let them get jumped. We gonna run away? I don't understand what they want us to do. So that's how the street shit start from there. From this fighting. Boys and girls club shit. You feel me? You're gonna play ball against this team. He fouled my man too hard. So now my hood fighting his hood. You feel me? We beef after the game. We gonna fight us. You know what I mean? It's just regular shit. It was just regular hood shit. You know what I mean? So I've been around this shit.
What was one of the biggest lessons you learned from going through all of that?
That ain't nobody gonna have your kids. Nobody gonna have your kids, bro. Like you got some people they gonna dip in there, probably on birthdays, holidays, pull up on your kids, make sure your kids straight. Like yo, if they could, but at the end of the day, your kids need their father every day. You know what I'm saying? They need to holler at you every day, whether they speak to you every day, just to know that you there every day. It's different. It's different when you realize that. That's one of the hardest things I had to deal with. Like, yo, damn. Like, I know how I was coming up, how I was doing little girls. When I was fucking with girls, just being a shark. Me and my niggas breaking girls' hearts and all of that shit. You feel me? So I'm like, damn, niggas about to try to do that to my daughter. I gotta show her the game. How I'm gonna give her the game if I ain't there? I'm like, do a phone? Yeah, I could do a phone, but I can't. It's different when you there. You explain it to her. When she crying, when she coming to you well heartbroken, you can explain to her like it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? So that's the biggest lesson I learned, man. And I learned that my moms need me. So I be on some robot shit. That's the only reason why I be chilling. Like that's the only reason why I don't be crashing. But sometimes I malfunction. Like I say, I'm a robot.
I like that one. Nigga said sometimes I malfunction. I like nigga when Johnny 5 when the nigga said man sometimes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we all malfunction,
You know
man.
what I
It's
mean?
natural. We only human, man.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
bro.
Like,
Sometimes I malfunction, man. But I'm programmed for family all the way.
now, speaking about being in them situations, I like to say my niggas go away at school, but when you're incarcerated, I know that things are a lot different. And as of recently, few rappers been online debating about PC.
Mm-hmm.
And naturally, in the street, PC is not, it's a no-go if you get locked up. You're supposed to stand on what you belong, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But somebody else was making an assumption of niggas should sign into PC because I believe it's a better situation. And I don't know. You heard? Like that's never been my life. I was always fortunate to have money for some lawyers and be able to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You heard,
Maneuver the V.
Yeah, you know how I go. But
Absolutely.
how do you feel about that situation? Because I don't have no comment on it. I haven't been in that situation.
I got a big. I think that shit. First of all, man, let me explain what PC is. PC is a no-go, especially if you like a real nigga. If you claiming you're a real nigga, PC is just ducking smoke, ducking altercations. but it's actually like the worst place to be in jail unless they put you on a rapo unit. You feel me? They do that to some niggas when they PC. They put them on the tail where a bunch of rapists is at. You feel me? So because they keep the rapists away from the goons because you know what we doing to them niggas in there. You feel me? But if you go on a regular PC in jail, first of all, you 23 and 1. And if you probably 23 and a half. You feel me? You probably coming out for 30 minutes, 40 minutes to shower and phone. So you're not even gonna get in the privilege of the population where you can use the phone when you want, you can shower when you want. You feel me? Really be outside playing cars, going to wreck, all of that. You taking away from all of that.
Shit like being in a box.
Yeah, that's exactly what PC is. You feel me? And then you down there with a bunch of scary ass niggas, scary ass rats. Who you gonna beat down with? Who you gonna chop it up with about your case? He telling already. So for anybody that's claiming they're a street nigga and they was okay with PC, they already know what come with that shit. Ain't no go. Ain't nobody supposed to be in no PC, man. It ain't a better place. None of that shit. I think anybody that went a PC, they ain't real right.
Nah, I'll be looking at your gram and you're very vocal. And we don't cause problems on the show, but we do address certain things. And I want to hear how you thought about this because I seen that when they said fuck the streets, I see you was very vocal about certain things that you said. Now moving forward, the way that has been explained, how do you feel about what was said? Because I understand what they were trying to say, but the way it was said didn't come off as such.
All right, so bet. So I don't believe them niggas, man. They really mean that shit. For real. Straight like that. They recanting their statement. The motherfuckers know what they said. They know they said some fuck shit.
Here.
They meant that shit with their heart, bro. They really was like, yo, nah, fuck the streets. This how I feel about it. So once all that backlash came and everybody started speaking up, like, the fuck you mean? They realized, like, damn, I can't really show these niggas who I am. I can't really show these niggas like this, that, and the third. You feel me? See, the thing is, with a bunch of these niggas, bro, these niggas was really nobodies in the hood. Niggas was really nobodies coming up. They just popped and hit the lotto with their talent. So now they on and now they the boss. That don't make you the boss because you got the most money, my nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? I got hella bread. I'm the leader of my camp because I lead my camp. But I also got motherfuckers in my camp that ain't gonna be like, man, you be doing that because post that jump off the roof. You get what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't that. My niggas, we gonna come up with a plan. I got a lot of niggas that say, we ain't doing that today, bro. It ain't happening. You feel me? So, you feel me?
I got the same niggas.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, these motherfuckers got a bunch of yes men around them. But the reason the motherfuckers said that shit, like 21, you came up in this shit on some savage shit, nigga, straight wilding. Like, you feel me? Blood shit, all that shit, gang banging shit, all that shit. Now you saying fuck the streets because you living where you at, but you forgetting where you came from. And then the reason he said that shit, it's the whole statement. That's what blew my motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker said, Young Doug, you and Gunna, you need to piece it up. Some shit like that. Y'all need to piece it up, right? Big, sweep this. We already know he sleep it under the rug. Fuck the streets. That's where he meant that shit with his soul. He thought that out. He ain't just say that. You see how we just talking? Shit is freestyle. It's off the muscle, the memory of what we know. He typed that. He read it again and was like, I'm gonna hit sin on this motherfucker. He meant that, man. Niggas is weird, bro. And niggas is stamping that shit. All of that shit got me thinking though. Cause like even with the T.I. shit, you feel me? Like T.I. felt like he could poke his chest out towards the East Coast because he felt like Atlanta was under fire because of the so-called juggernauts from Atlanta was looking like they okaying rat shit. So now T.I. come out of his shit. Now on some shit like, man, get the best nigga from New York. Let's go. You wanna call the whole shit out now? Because y'all niggas did bad? That's how I looked at the T.I. shit. Nah. He said everybody. Flex got on his ass, Jim. He said everybody. He ain't just say Fifth. He said everybody. He said since Fifth don't want no smoke, anybody else from New York want this shit. You feel me?
I seen but
yeah, niggas had to get on his ass.
I seen Busta.
He came at our shit up here.
I seen Busta.
He bombed the tri-state all because of his niggas, his little niggas. That's holding the torch, you feel me? That they looking bad out here. Now he like, yo, man, fuck that, man. Y'all niggas got Atlanta, like I said, Atlanta got something to say. Y'all ain't gonna stop talking about Atlanta.
I'm gonna keep it funky. Now let's talk about this. T.I. might win in Atlanta. You heard?
Yeah.
But if he was to do a versus here,
Nah.
I'm gonna put Jada on him. He's not losing in the verses.
Yeah.
You cannot win against. I don't care about no other rapper in New York.
Yeah.
Jada is the 4-time MVP of this versus shit.
Yeah.
There's nobody want no smoke with him.
I don't want no smoke with the God.
You don't want that smoke with Jada in the verses at the Garden.
No way.
It's not gonna go the way you want. And T.I.'s my man. That's my bro. But in Atlanta, I cannot. I won't. It's gonna be hard. He got slaps in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And he got slaps for New York too, but it's different in New York.
Yeah.
You heard? Like it's different. I don't know who else he beefing with, but I know from what I've seen, you come to New York and play with Jada in that versus. You're gonna have a
long day.
You're gonna have a bad smoky day in this city.
Do it in the Garden.
But I respect it, man. I mean, I don't know
it
what's
looks like a
all the
friendly
shit that's going
competition.
on. I'm not mad at nothing that T.I. and his family did in the midst of everything that's going on. I didn't get to hear like he was coming at the whole New York. I did hear when he was coming at the 50 and shit like that.
Yeah.
I respect all that type of shit. Nigga, stand your ground, nigga. Don't move a bit and shit like that.
Hell
you know what I mean? But if we talking about the whole New York, it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he wilded out. I'm telling you.
a lot. New York is a different place, man. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't come here and it's not gonna be that easy, man.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes got some smoke for him too.
Nah, see, I didn't even say Busta because nobody's winning against Busta.
Yeah, Busta Rhymes will walk through him.
I don't think for Busta to lose, you got to bring like Drake out or somebody.
Yeah,
because just the energy alone, he going. I've been on tour with Busta, and that was 20 years ago. He's still killing stages badly right now, like bad. Like it's a different type of thing when he gets on that. Like, yeah, I don't even think he's in Busta's cat, and that's anywhere.
Right.
You heard? Like I think Busta could go anywhere in any of these states and give you
smoke.
Badly.
Give you smoke.
You know what I mean? Like bad. Like this.
Nah, Bust him. He him with that shit.
Leave Bust out.
I seen him perform before. He go crazy. And then you have a split with him, forget about it.
I've been on tour. Our first tour was with Puffy, Busta. Like, bro, I watched these niggas in real action.
Right.
This one, it wasn't nothing. First of all, performing is nothing like it is now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people really sat together, put a show together, meticulously sat down, figured out how to do the crowd participation. Like this is a real orchestrated thing. Like,
right.
When we in Cam first started out and we had to do his show, like if it was an hour show, like we know every minute of that hour on what we doing. If we fighting, if we talking, or if we doing like you did, like it's a real production. It's not like how it used to be anymore. And those are one of the factors that niggas like Busta are always gonna win. You heard? Cause you might got some niggas that just put a record on and ain't gotta do nothing. Right. But if you know how to control the crowd.
Yeah, cause that's what Versus is about though, right?
If you know how to control the crowd, it's a rap, bro.
And Bust got that.
It's entertainment. The more you know how to entertain the people, you're going to win.
Right.
You know what I mean? It don't matter about you got the dopest records. That's cool.
Yeah.
When it's played in your car and played on the radio. When you pop up on that stage to entertain, if you're not an entertainer, they just gonna be looking at you like you crazy.
And that's why that motherfucker entertaining ass nigga, man. He got it. Word up. What Sheik say on that song? He said to the day him and Bust got the best show. Word up. The best show you ever seen, something like that. What's that? Still Feel Me?
What?
That Sheik Luke song on Walk With Me album. He was like, Puff and Busta got the best show you ever seen.
Oh.
On one of them songs.
I don't know.
That's the song called Still Feel Me.
And he said it in the song?
Yeah.
See, I ain't
that's a classic album. Walk With Me.
I gotta listen to I gotta hear the beat. I'm burnt.
Yeah, that's the Walk With Me, Talk With Me.
I gotta like people be trying to, you know who's like my Jim Jones almanac is my man Black, my man Dark. Handsome. Like, cause I'm so burnt out. I will forget most of the journey I've been through because I'll be so focused on where I'm going.
Yeah.
You heard?
Yeah.
And that's why I'll be sitting here. You never hear me sitting here glamorizing and bragging about the street shit I did.
Nah, never.
You heard? I could go down the line with Gazi if I want to. Fuck you niggas that's been in the street like you did. Like that's never been a thing to me. I got some other shit to do. I was blessed enough to be able to get through that, to get here, to be able to do some other shit I'm trying to get done in life. You heard?
I respect that.
You know what I mean? And I always stay in tune and still got all my niggas the same way. You heard? But in the midst of everything, and I'm saying Layush for a reason, in the midst of everything, and I'll never love anyone different or treat them any different, but you still have to find out how to separate what you're doing from the people and what they're doing. Not separate the love and the camaraderie, but it gets tricky as you start going up. And I had to learn, it took me a long time to figure that out. Because you start to feel guilty, like you're not doing what you should. You understand what I'm trying to say? But that separation is needed, especially if you do want to help any of your niggas that you feel deserve to get out of their situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you don't figure out how to separate so you could go get there to start bringing them up even further for the one that deserve it, then you're still going to be stuck right here.
Yep, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So that's just one thing I want to tell you. Because I know for you coming in this game and being such a tough-spirited person and shit like that, I know a lot of this shit could be weird for you.
So
I know
weird.
dealing with a lot of these people could be weird for you. And I had to go through the same thing you did. And sooner or later, you'll come to different realizations on how to deal with all these people.
I seen some on Instagram where I think it was Ghostface or Raekwon, one of them, and they was like, they asked somebody for a verse or something, and you seen the artist would like ask them for a verse, just trying to network with them. Probably a new nigga trying to coming up. He had the ball right now. He said, "Yo, let's get one." Something like that. I seen it, and he said the artist like kind of like hit him with the okie doke that he said they've been doing the okie doke since the 90s.
So he already knew what he was on.
But you feel me? He's like, yo, he said saying, yeah, we gonna get it every time you see him. You feel me? So that's some shit that I be dealing with certain artists, like, you get what I'm saying? And me being who I am, I'm a man that stands on morals and principles, a man of my word. So when an artist play with me like that, I take it personal. You feel me?
As you
feel me?
As you supposed to.
I take it personal, you know
but
what I'm saying?
Can't take it so personal to let you get you off your deem.
Yeah,
you can't let them people see how personal you took it.
Right. Yeah.
You just gotta glow up. Because we not in the streets. You heard? So some of the shit that we might have took personal, that if that shit was in the hood and you told me some shit, and every time, third time I saw you, we still ain't. And you now next time I see you, it might get a little bit, but this this game ain't like that.
It ain't like that. That's what I'm learning though.
You dig?
That's what I'm learning.
These niggas a lot of these people are weird. There are a few stand-up people in here, and everybody stand up in different ways for different people. So, pardon me, there might be way more stand-up people for other people than me.
I agree. That's probably what's going on too then, cause people, I be saying niggas jacking motherfuckers like they such and such or they real or some shit, and I be like, I ain't see it.
It's all smoke and mirrors.
Yo, it's smoke and mirrors with me.
They jack who they want to jack because they know they could live that smoke and mirrors together and not have niggas like us expose that shit.
Exactly.
Like, you niggas is soft, bro. Like, don't like you know what I mean? And that's why another thing, I ain't got time to expose people. But for you moving in this game, the more they do that, you use that as fuel to keep killing these niggas. Because 9 times out of 10, they're on their way out and you on your way up.
Yeah.
You heard?
Absolutely.
You're pretty much going to be able to do what you want in this game in a very small amount of time. And I don't think that you need, per se, the biggest hit.
Nah.
You just need to be steady, consistent in what you're doing, because you got a different generation listening to your music. Fuck these old poo-put niggas. They don't got the sauce no more.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10, if you're talking about any rappers, they are older rappers and shit like that, because the younger ones you in tune with. Fuck them niggas. You heard? They need you more than you need them.
Right.
You heard?
Yeah.
You already got it laid out, nigga. And you got Jersey and New York.
Yeah.
Just keep pushing, nigga. Keep making dope music that the kids can relate to, that the hustlers can relate to, that the killers love. You heard? That's all you gotta do. You already got your shit carved out.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna keep giving them that ow shit.
Yeah.
They know.
But don't stop yourself from keep extending your hand to different artists.
Right.
You heard? Don't let one artist being a dickhead discourage you from the rest of the people. You know what I mean? Because there are some dope people out there for you to meet in this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So keep that line open and shit.
Open
like
to meet
that.
you niggas, man. You heard?
Yeah, man. Stop playing my man Albee.
Open to meet you niggas.
Well, he
man.
wrinkled one of your shirts or something and shit like that.
Tell one of you niggas, man. I tell you niggas, man. For real, man. Y'all niggas in PC, man.
Oh, man.
PC ass niggas, man.
What y'all got here? When someone you care about gets locked out, what does real support actually look like? Calls, letters, money, or just staying solid? It's from the question box now. We're going to the question box.
Okay, I think all the above.
All the above?
All the above, without a doubt, man. It's hard being real, man. You feel me?
Is it one thing you look for specifically when you if in them situations?
Just staying solid. Staying solid. I take that over the calls, the money, and the letters. Just stay solid, cause you got some people when you go to jail, they jump ship. Whether it's a girl, whether it's your dudes, your bros, they start go fucking with other people they ain't no business fucking with. Just forget about you. Just stay solid. Just remember who we was, what we created, what we built, and how strong I could get after this shit. And then if the person jammed up with me, you gotta stay solid. You gotta stay solid. You feel me? And ain't no way in hell, like, you feel me? It's mandatory.
No, that's sound like my nigga Melly when Melly was doing this whole bit. I don't need nothing.
That's how I be, yo.
Just make sure you, nigga, you already know, man. Just make sure you take care of my son.
I'm not a bed. I'm not a jail, so it's like.
Yeah, that's what a lot of niggas say.
I'm not a jail. You feel me? From the door, nigga.
I need from off the floor.
We'll be all right. We gonna figure this shit out. This shit, if them money orders stop coming, I'm gonna be all right. We gonna figure something out. Somebody gonna get laid on. Somebody gonna get put, for real. Word up. We gonna be waiting canteen come one way or another. One way or another. You feel me? For real. We gonna eat that motherfucker.
When you.
I still got my jail weight now. You can tell I was in that motherfucker eating. I ain't lose this shit yet.
You definitely still got your weight.
I'm 230.
You still be working out?
Shit crazy. Yeah, I be fucking around a little here and there.
Nah, you gotta get up in there, bro. Pause.
I be fucking a lot though, so it's like,
that's a different type of workout,
that's the calisthenics, right? What is that?
No,
cardio?
That's like doing. So you know they say like every time we ejaculate is like the equivalent to running the fucking marathon. Stop running so many marathons, bro. The marathon don't stop.
The marathon don't stop. Word to net. Yeah, man. Word up. I swear to God, bro. Yeah. On that.
Oh man. Was there any lessons that you learned from being incarcerated?
Yeah, man. I realized the hard way. Yo, bitch gonna fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt when you younger though. Like my last bit, I get fucked what a bitch was doing. Just pick the phone up. Cause I've been going to jail. I've been in the youth house. I've been in youth correctionals. I've been to prison. I've been to counties. You know what I'm saying? I've been to jail. I've been to craft. Shout out to Jersey. I know what craft like. You feel me? I've been there. So it's like the lesson I learned in that motherfucker is that the lesson I could get to people that's going through this shit right now, somebody that's back, or you fighting some shit, don't just let your lawyer work. You gotta work with her. You gotta work with them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Adrian Edwards. But you feel me? You gotta fight your case too. Don't just be like, oh, I got a good lawyer. My lawyer gonna hold me down. You gotta go in that law library and you gotta fuck around too. You gotta read them laws and figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because your lawyer got other cases she working on. You feel me? And she might just tunnel vision on your shit when it's trial time or when she gotta put this motion in. You know what I mean? So you gotta be able to pull up shit too. Like, I think we should put this motion in. This right here could work for us. You feel me? So that's how I know about. Like when I'm in jail, I don't just sit around. I be like, I know what the fuck I do. I'm trying to figure out how to get home too. This how my lawyer trying to get me home. I'm trying to get home too. I'm not just waiting on her like, yo, why I'm not home yet? I'm like, I think I should go home because of this. You feel me? This right here, this law say X, Y, and Z. And this what happened. They saying my case is the third, And she's like, you know what? You right. You feel me? And that's that type of shit. So that's a lesson I learned. Don't just be in there just waiting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what my cousin did. He fought his way back with his lawyers and the law library. But we were just talking about how the game, but so now let's do this. Let's see if we could give you an alley-oop and put it in the atmosphere. Are there any artists, don't matter who they are, new artists, established artists, any artists that you would like to work with right now?
I still need that record from Drake.
Shit, me too. Fuck you, man.
I fuck Drake. Hey, Drake, I ain't one of them niggas, man.
Yo, Drake, come on.
Drake,
come on, Drake.
I know you see this shit. I know you feel like the world against you.
Come on, Drake.
Us light-skinned niggas gotta stick together.
Yeah, it's a light-skinned thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like this light-skinned shit. You feel me?
My man, Albee, he gonna fly to Canada, Drake.
I know you can give me the Canada.
Y'all in Turks, he gonna wherever y'all in he gonna come, he gonna pull up, man.
I still want to get one from Drake, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta get one with Drake, man.
It is, man. Shit like that can happen, man. Drake is a dope person, man. He's one of my favorite artists in the game. I think a lot of people know that. He's like my energy.
He fire too.
He's fire. I'm waiting for the Iceman to drop. I know he definitely gonna come back and pop his shit and shit like that. It's been a minute though. I can't say, and not to be funny and shit like that. Like for me, his music is missed in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Like
They still shook some shit with that with him Party Next Door. They still got the clubs going stupid.
yeah, everything he do, but you know what I mean. Whenever you hear him about the bomb, he usually shake everything up. Everything stops. Yeah, I'm gonna drop both the phones. Everything stopped when he put out music and shit like that. So
Yeah.
we looking for the Iceman to come out, Drake's return and shit like that. But my man Albee out need one of them Jersey verses, man. You know what I mean?
Fuck with me, fuck with it. I'm with that.
Oh man, Gatekeepers. How you feel about Gatekeepers? Do you know what Gatekeeper is?
What's your definition of a gatekeeper?
A nigga that's stopping everybody from getting to the bag because he knows all of the info. See, the thing is about this, they said they used to say the game is to be sold, not told.
Right.
That's why everything was held so tight and nobody was giving nobody no information and shit like that. Now they handpicking who deserves to be in this elite group of people that's gonna pop off. I never agreed with that.
Who the fuck stamped these niggas, man?
That's the way the game been way before we got here. That was how they built the game. And now moving forward, it's just getting worse and worse because now you got weird people with their own ulterior motives that doing weird shit that's kind of trying to change the narrative of the culture. I'll be feeling like, you dig? Like it's just weird to me. But I never was a fan of that. So everything that I've ever done in this game was to open the gates.
I understand who I am as far as like and what I represent. So I understand what the things I represent, the gatekeepers ain't cool with that because they don't stand for the same shit that I stand for. That's like the people that comment and say if I drop some shit and they put it on the blog and you see people in the comments and they bashing me, I understand that I'm not they type of nigga because they're not my they ain't built like me. You get what I'm saying? You gotta think about it because a real nigga like me is never gonna go in a comment and do some hating shit.
No, they've made a lot of real niggas rich niggas. Remember that. Sometimes they just let in the gangsters they want to because somewhere down the line, this shit gets blurred and they feel more comfortable with certain people, from what I could see. But they make their most money off of gangster shit.
Yeah.
Or they used to. There's a lot of things that's changed, but they used to make all their money off of gangster shit. You heard? And there was few ill gangsters that was in the spot. You know what I mean? Like, you did? As you can see, some of them still around.
But what I'm saying is, like, the gatekeepers, though, the people that's pushing the buttons, like, if you real, you ain't...
They're reluctant.
You can't be a gatekeeper if you're real. Like, you feel me? It's like, that's just
they're reluctant to deal... We
want to see everybody win.
They're reluctant. That's what we want to see.
That's what I'm saying. So
and
you can't...
that's what they are worried about.
Right,
They're not worried about the real. There's a lot of... Some real niggas, they know they ain't going to have to worry about them bringing a bunch of other real niggas in with them.
Right. Absolutely.
You heard? They like, this might be a safe real nigga right here. He's looking out for himself. You heard? He's not gonna bring a bunch of real niggas we could give. You heard?
Yeah, we can fuck with this guy.
Take him to the moon, get all the money off of him, everything. You heard?
Yeah. All right.
This real nigga look like he might bring 30 other real niggas with him. I don't know if that's the safest thing to do and shit like that, man.
Yeah, army of us, man. We good, like, you know what I mean?
But it's changed now. Like, I do believe there's gatekeepers, but I don't think the gatekeepers have as much control as they once had because of the way everything's happening.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, you do have those, but y'all figured out a way to make so much money without having to deal with the gatekeepers, that the gatekeepers are going backwards. Remember, the labels didn't figure out streaming. They catching up to streaming. You heard? It was the young people that kind of infiltrated the algorithm to kind of force a streaming to be made because of all the earlier social media platforms that people were using to hear music and shit like that.
Right.
You heard?
I've experienced some. I think since I go, what you call that shit? Spotify. They be gatekeeping on me. Every time they try to pitch a record for me to get on the playlisting. I've been home for 3 years. I done did some of the biggest features. Some of the I done trended on YouTube, like. For many songs that I done dropped, YouTube trending by myself, no plays, none of that shit, just all me. And I try to push it on Spotify for I never been on Spotify playlist since I've been home, any record I did, from the biggest records, any of that shit.
And it's another thing.
You know what I'm saying?
you're so knowledgeable about different shit. Like, I don't even know what the fuck a Spotify playlist is. I don't even know. They would have to tell me if I'm on a Spotify playlist. But with that being said, then this should be an easier fix. There should be no way that your music is not on any of these playlists.
Not one. I've been on Apple Music. Music.
So this is not. So you got Empire.
Yeah.
I don't personally know a bunch of them people up there. They haven't.
Gazi done sent word, all that shit. They none of my shit. None of my big records, big features, none of that shit. All my Spotify views and all that shit and streams is all Albee and my biggest promotion is me posting it on Instagram.
So these playlists naturally help the artists.
Yeah.
On the
because
Spotify
you gotta think about it. If a nigga like me, if I got a fire song like my song "Come Back Outside," one of my bangers I dropped, I've been home. So you got that song coming on after an NBA YoungBoy song. You feel me? NBA YoungBoy, one of the biggest artists that's streaming, one of the hottest artists out right now. So NBA YoungBoy song will come on, and then my song will come on after that. So now people that don't know my music, they only know NBA. They like, oh, what the fuck is this? This shit fire. So now I got new fans.
It's on the same playlist.
Yeah, that's what Spotify be gatekeeping with me. I never been up. So anybody that ever heard my music, they just heard my music. You feel me? Somebody put them on. I got my own distribution. My fans, my distribution. Word up.
You sat down with Spotify before?
I've been trying. They don't want to sit down with the gangsters. Yo, I'm telling you, look, I'm a changed man. You gotta understand, man. I don't know why, what y'all heard about me. I'm a changed man. I'm willing to sit down with all y'all. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, iHeart. We run a gym.
I think I can help you out. I think I can help you out with a few.
Help me out.
I mean,
man.
I've been in the game long enough where I know a few people.
I know you do.
I definitely can help you.
That's why we here. Turn me up.
I definitely can help you. Definitely can help you get a YouTube meeting. Definitely could do that. I definitely could reach out to Spotify for you, to one of their reps and shit like that, just to have a conversation. See, it ain't a conversation don't hurt.
That's all it is.
A phone conversation.
I want no favors. Just
you got enough charisma that when people hear you talk, I don't think it'll be a problem. But you got to be a door to be open some way. And I'm gonna call Gazi too. Like now that you told me, I'm gonna call Gazi myself.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, let's go Operation Spotify. I mean, Gazi making a lot of money.
Yeah, Gazi makes a whole lot of money. Gazi's a
African
good man.
Grammys for the music from the kid. Like God,
He held me down when I was locked up too. Word up.
Yeah.
Yeah, word up. When I was locked up, you know what I'm saying? Shit was running low. You feel me? He sent some bread for my mom.
Nah, Gazi's fair. You know, Gazi came in my life at a very weird time for me in music. And that was at the very beginning of him actually starting to sign major artists. I was the first artist on Empire, besides what he was doing in the Bay and all that shit. The first range, I helped him crack the whole Empire. I can't say that, you heard? But that's my guy. You heard? We both cancers, man. What's up, guys?
Yeah, all day.
You know what I mean? Gang. And I've watched him, what he's done from when he started. You know what I mean? Like, I believe he gave me like my first check. And it's all right. So, you know, I'm looking at this shit like how Michael Jordan was one of the illest niggas in the NBA, but never get to get a Steph Curry check, right?
Right.
So my first check over there was $40,000. I know some Detroit niggas that got a couple million out that nigga. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? You heard? But it's good. It's good. That's how the game goes and shit like that. You know what I mean?
My first check from him was $50,000. He gave me $50,000 in 2019. My album did so good. My next check, he gave me $500,000. And then I went to jail, spent it all on. I bought a lot of jewelry. I went to jail, spent it all on.
You know what I can say? You know what I can say? I might have not never got the biggest check. I always got money out of Gazi, but he let me use for about 10 years straight. He let me use Empire like a bank. You heard?
Yeah.
Like a bank. I need 25. Send me an invoice. I need 25. And then he was like, yo, bro, I don't care what you do. It ain't over 15. They gonna send it to you. Like nigga, I was going abuse. And then I get the album budget. But now looking back, I understood and I appreciate that.
Nah, all the way.
I definitely appreciate that because he definitely gave. He was saying, Gazi's dope.
Yo,
man.
Gazi 100, man. All the way. Shout out to Gazi, man. That's my dog.
I've seen what he's done for so many artists. That's why I respect him and shit like that. Like, I've been in this game for a very long time, and I've seen some of the dopest executives and some of the wackest executives. Gazi is on my list of some of the dopest executives. I watched him help his town You heard?
Absolutely, all the way.
Watch him help his town first. You heard?
Absolutely.
So that he's like the mayor in the Bay.
They love that man.
You heard?
Hell
and
yeah.
then I watch him spread his love around the industry and help people along the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I definitely tip my hat to Gazi for that, man.
All the way.
When you leave here, what do you want people to know about you?
I want them to look at my music, right? Like, cause my music tell it all. You feel me? As far as like, it says a lot. I wanted to feel like the book of Eli when Eli walking around with that shit, and he got all the answers. I wanted if something ever happened to the world, you feel me? 50 years, 100 years from now, I want somebody when they find my music, it just be like, all right, damn, this he was going through this, like the book of Psalms in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? When he was talking all of that. I want them to look at my music and feel like that, because I know people look at it like, oh, Albee just aggressive. Albee becoming like this. No, I'm talking about, if I talk about that street shit, it's just retaliation. You get what I'm saying? Somebody done hurt one of mine. You feel me? And then we got to get back. And if we don't get back, somebody gonna hurt another one of ours, or somebody gonna hurt me. You feel me? And that's the part of the game that the prosecutors and the judge don't understand. You feel me? And I just preach that to the streets, where as though like, I get it. I'm one of y'all. You feel me? Like, I'm one of y'all. You feel me? Yeah, we want to move in a whole different direction. We want to carry ourselves differently, because there's different ways to get money other than street. You get what I'm saying? But the streets is who we are. But when you listen to my music, I want you to get that message, man. Get my pain. Feel what I was going through. Because somebody's going through the same. You feel me? They can relate to that.
So what's the next level after the retaliation for Albee?
Be with my brother. I'm riding for my brother till I'm a skeleton, man. It's just like that. Once I get my retaliation, once I get my answers, you know what I'm saying? Once I'm done. Because I'll tell you one thing, like, people be like, yo, your brother see you here, your brother don't, you know what I mean? I know he watching you, so proud of you. But my brother also knew nobody could tell his little brother, you feel me? He also knew how he was raised, whereas though, like, we gotta protect each other. My mother, blame my mom for that. My mother raised us like that. Always have your brother back.
You know what the true retaliation in this, even retaliation for your brother, you know what it is?
What?
It's one word.
Success.
With that being said, another episode of Artist to Artist brought to you by Playmaker. Come on, man, Albee, Jersey City's finest. Yo, look out for him. Drake, we need that. Verse, Drake.
And no PC.
Oh, had a great time. I got a gift for you. Got a jacket for you. We'll catch you on the next episode. This is a conversation that need to be had.
Chopper. Tell the truth, they tryna trick me out position. Facts. Like jumping out these coops, trying to trick me out my chicken. Yeah. Gonna shoot, we tryna hit the opposition. Not here to settle conflict, we ain't with no propositions. Shit, I'm a genius, but I dumb it down. Don't be stupid, keep guns by the when I run around. Don't respect the rain till it's coming down. When they start to see the storm and hear that thunder sound. This ain't the beef that talking about. I've been in beef that don't live to talk about. I'm really trying to see what it's talking about.
You got PC, of course you never supposed to be in PC, but you acting like ain't no suckers in population, you heard? It's suckers in population. It's a lot of that went in jail and tucking their tail. Who was you on that tail? Who was you? Yeah, you probably did your time, but it's a bunch of being on some straight taking the phone from taking their food from them, they getting extorted, you heard? Washing drawers in there, all real in there, you feel me? So it's a bunch, and they in there some straight suckers, asking can they use their phone, you feel me? You got the that's in there on the phone, cursing they tough as hell, bitch, I'ma break your face. As soon as he get off the phone, somebody beating him up, taking it. How was you in jail? When I was in that, and I ain't even trying to glorify none of that. You know how he's coming, bro. We on that, and we in it, you know we into too. Straight solid, real.
So PC, he worse than them.
Yeah, it's some population worse than them.
Yeah.
You feel me? Checking in, all like hoes, bro. It's a bunch of in there running to the COs, telling them, yo, the ran in my cell, took all my food. Who are you? You in population though. You was a though. Type of was you in there? You was a not us though. Not us. Check my background in jail. Check my ask me can I use the phone in there. While I'm asleep, you gotta wake me up. Hey, yo, it's cool, I can use your phone. It's only 4 phones, 90 inmates. You mean Albee out a gladiator, really on that. Thought said that he wanna catch a body, I helped him. Said we ain't doing it in a while, kinda rusty, I felt him. What you know about seeing your man dying, you helped him. Like I'm riding for you, bro, the last thing that I tell them. Asked the hops about the score, how many times did we belt them? Clock got a hit stick, I empty out on your helmet. That was me, you probably seen, came doing a Rari. Can't stand my own, I hold grudges, I'm sorry.